Good evening viewers, welcome to Power Sector News. Today's headlines: New hydro projects in Ladakh and Jammu, active stake in Spring Energy is for sale, update on solar tenders, update on electric vehicles. Coming to the details. The government of India has cleared 8 hydroelectric projects in Indus Basin, out of which 7 projects are in Union Territory of Ladakh and 1 in Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir with cumulative capacity of 140 megawatt with an outlay of 2400 crore rupees. The details of the project in Ladakh are Durbak Shok 19 megawatt, Sanku 18.5 megawatt, Nimmu Chiling 24 megawatt, Rangdo 12 megawatt, Mangdum Sangra 19 megawatt, Kargil Hunderman 25 megawatt, Tamasha 12 megawatt, and the project in Jammu and Kashmir is Ratan Nag of 10.5 megawatt capacity. Estimated time for completion of this project ranges from 30 to 48 months. Private equity firm Actis owned renewable energy company Spring Energy is willing to sell the majority stake of Actis. The company has $1 billion of debt, taking the enterprise value of the transaction to over $2 billion. A successful bidder would have to cough up $1 billion or more to buy Actis stake in Spring Energy. Azure Power, Renew Power, Macquarie and KKR are among the players weighing to bid for Actis stake in Spring Energy. Panipat Thermal Station, a Haryana Power Generation Corporation Limited unit, has invited bids for operation and maintenance of its 10 megawatt grid connected solar power project. The last date to submit online bids is December 27, 2021. Bids will be opened on December 31st. Hindustan Salts Limited, through its subsidiary Sambar Salts, has issued a tender to develop an ultra mega solar project of up to 4 gigawatt at Sambar in Jaipur, Rajasthan. The government owned salt company has also issued an expression of interest to develop a solar project up to 1 gigawatt capacity at Kharaghoda in Surendranagar, Gujarat. The last date to submit for both the tenders is December 13, 2021. Bids will be opened on the next day. Central Electronics Limited has issued an engineering, procurement and construction tender for 95 megawatt of decentralized solar projects in 7 lots in Maharashtra. The capacity of the projects will range between 2 megawatt and 10 megawatt. The last date to submit bids is December 17, 2021. Bids will be opened on the same day. The Jharkhand Bijli Vitran Nigam Limited has issued a tender to empanel agencies to develop 25 megawatt of residential rooftop solar systems under the CAPEX model. The last date to submit bids is December 24, 2021. Bids will be opened on December 27. The pre-bid meeting will be held on December 14th. Kerala State Electricity Board Limited has issued a request for qualification to set up 100 megawatt of grid-connected floating solar projects on design, build, own and operate model. The last date to submit bids is December 29, 2021. Bids will be opened on December 31st. The pre-bid meeting will take place on December 15th. With the objective of boosting adoption of electric vehicles to at least 30% by 2025, the Goa state government has approved the Goa Electric Mobility Promotion Policy 2021, with the focus on establishing Goa as a model of international standards for EV adoption supported by a world-class charging infrastructure and ecosystem. The policy looks to promote conversion of internal combustion engine vehicles to electric vehicles, convert 50% of all ferries to electric by 2025 and encourage startups and investment in field of electric mobility and associated sectors. The policy wants to promote service units which include electric vehicle and battery repair and maintenance stations, promote R&D, innovation and skill development within the EV sector. To give the sector a startup thrust, it has envisaged incentives, purchase and scrapping incentives, interest subvention on loans, waiver on road tax and registration fees, a wide network of charging stations and swappable battery stations, and publicly owned database of the same. Additionally, the government will subsidize the first 3,000 two-wheelers, 50 three-wheelers, and 300 four-wheelers. Ether Energy has commissioned its second manufacturing facility in Hosur to cater the growing demand of its electric scooters, the 450X and 450 Plus. The company plans to manufacture 4 lakh units per annum, a significant jump from its current capacity of 1,20,000 units. To fuel the exponential demand, Ether has outlined an investment of 650 crore rupees in the next 5 years to enhance operational efficiency and production capacity. Apart from EV manufacturing, the facility will also focus on lithium-ion battery manufacturing, which the company has identified as its key focus. Additional news today. 58 thermal power plants with cumulative capacity of 67.5 gigawatt are running with coal stock of less than 8 days. CERC has granted Category 4 trading license to Renew Energy Markets Private Limited, which allows up to 2000 million units of energy trading across nation. Nandal Finance and Leasing made the winning bid of 210 crore rupees for Central PSU, Central Electronics Limited. Price discovery at Power Exchange. National Load Dispatch Center has scheduled 161.46 million units of power for tomorrow cleared through Indian Energy Exchange. Coming to the price discovery details. Price discovered during night 1 rupee 98 paisa per unit. Price discovered during day 2 rupees 77 paisa per unit. Price discovered during evening 3 rupees 61 paisa per unit. Price discovered round the clock 2 rupees 95 paisa per unit. Weighted average price is 3 rupees 12 paisa per unit. There is no congestion for power transfer in the network and the prices are uniform in all the regions. In green day ahead market, 5.55 million units of volume cleared with a weighted average price of 3 rupees 83 paisa per unit. Thank you and good day.